Alright, we have the Masters of the Universe Classics DRAEGO-MAN. And at the bottom he has Keks. Because Keks are for kids. I don't know. It sounds like a cereal. I'm not familiar with the character. This is a adult collector as opposed to the adult collectible. So, cool. Standard white box. Same old stuff. And I got a nice little crunch there on the corner. I have not opened him up yet. So we're actually going to open him up and see if my card back is damaged, which nope, it's on the opposite side. And we do get the return of the ever popular tissue paper. Outstanding. Maybe it's a variant of the packing, maybe. And ta-da! Let's see. I have not looked at this guy yet, and he looks awesome. I would have liked to have seen like a serpent eye pupil painted on his actual eye there on his face, but other than that, it looks pretty cool. Nice bit of coloring there. Huge, huge wings. And he was, of course, created by the Four Horsemen. Right there, the little burst. He's the evil, fire-breathing menace, as evidenced by the description under his name there. On the back, it shows some of his brethren there. Also has the 30th anniversary logo. We got his bio card, so that's cool. So far, not too bad. I mean, considering you didn't pay any extra for this guy, they didn't put like some big deluxe packaging like Hasbro would, like they tend to, or actually even Bandai, like when they put the wings on Mumra, it wasn't anything special with him. He had big wings, so you end up paying $15 for him, so you end up paying 30% more. So DRAEGO-MAN kind of like balances out the, I think the price point there of some of the figures. So far not too bad. So let's open them up and check them out. So here's DRAEGO-MAN out of packaging. First thing I noticed is some of the reuse of parts. His dragon tail is exactly the same as the lower portion of Whiplash's tail, and it's pretty much the same up through in here, except they resculpted that purple portion for the wings to snap into. And then additionally, they went ahead and they reused King Hiss's shoulders on there and bicep, as well as looks like the upper part of his forearm. And then his thigh and the upper part of his calf as well. And then he has King Greyskull's furry loincloth, and then the chest buck, forearms, hands, shin guards, and feet look to be original. Obviously haven't assembled him yet. Looks like you just got to snap everything together. I'll do that real quick if I don't break anything. The wings are articulated right there at the joint, basically, so you can swivel them once you get them in there. Anyway, as you should be able to swivel them around, and then it has like a folding feature, so you can have them like that or all the way back, which is kind of cool, especially if you have limited display room. Like me, I had to kick, well, I didn't really have to, but I kicked Whiplash's tail to the side, that way he didn't take up so much room behind him. And then form his blazing sword. Awesome. Probably my favorite Masters figure yet that's a non-classic figure. I mean, I love the Thunder Punch He-Man that just came out. You know, the original Skeletor, Man-at-Arms, He-Man, Tila, all the redos I've loved. And, you know, the 2000X ones are so-so. The Princess of Power stuff, the She-Ra stuff. I mean, She-Ra herself was great. Capture's pretty good. Star Sisters I was kind of like, eh. But aside from all the original redo type figures, I think this is my best original, or favorite rather, or favorite original figure. And he does have a nice ball jointed head. He's got some squishy horns up there. Of course, he has the regular normal buck articulation, slightly hindered by his armored chest here. You don't get the full arms down thing, but I guess everybody kind of has that problem to some extent. Single point elbow, of course, swivel at the wrist, swivel and waist articulation, standard hip articulation. The loincloth isn't as soft as I'd like it, but given the choice between that and a possible deteriorating loincloth, or I have one that's semi-rigid like this. Has the single point knee, twisty calf, and has the rocking and pivoting ankles. So solid figure, solid figure. Definitely a 10 out of 10, especially when you consider you don't have to pay anything extra for him. I mean, unless you consider having to pay for the sub, but I bought him individually. I don't have the sub. I just bought Photog and this critter, and that's all I've seen so far that I want. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Like I was talking about Thunder Punch He-Man, just for comparison here. Like, so we take him off the stand there, so we got the right height. I mean, he's a little bit taller than your regular He-Man type characters. And then if you notice too, I went ahead and put the Skeletor 2-pack Power Sword with the Thunder Punch He-Man, because the original sword was actually a little bit too light for my liking, but I like the other one better. So if you got the 2-pack one, then, you know, awesome. But his bio was talking about how he used to fight King Hiss, and then was sequestered away for millennia. He was fighting King Greyskull, rather, and then with King Hiss and all that. So yeah, pretty cool, solid figure. Yeah, I can't really say much about him. Nothing negative. The only thing is just the soft plastic up here. His horns aren't perfect, but I can probably just dip him in some hot water or turn the blow dryer on him and fix his horns. But other than that, and I don't know. Initially I said I would have liked to see a serpentine pupil and his yellow eye there, but I don't know. It looks pretty menacing without it. So, and it seems like his ankles might get a little flimsy here pretty quick. So I'm gonna have to get a pose where his tail is kind of supporting him. So that might be the one negative aspect of this guy, is it looks like he's gonna have the infamous weak ankles. So, but right there he's resting on his tail, so that's not too bad. So, Masters of the Universe Classics, DRAEGO-MAN out of the 30th anniversary subset or subscription, however you want to look at it. He sold out now, but he stayed online there for like a day. 10 out of 10. And if you don't have one, get one.